Exactly a week after Trump's presidential inauguration, MAGA supporters and far-right advocates of the GOP gathered for their three-day weekend CPAC meeting to celebrate the apparent successes of Trump's first month in office. Vice President J.D. Vance, fresh from a security meet with NATO allies in Munich, Germany, once more warned the EU nations/NATO allies of hell to pay should they push back on Trump's programs and policies. VOA White House correspondent Anita Powell reports from the U.S. Capitol.
A warning for Europe, delivered by Vice President J.D. Vance.
Well, look, obviously, we're going to continue to have important alliances with Europe, but I really do think the strength of those alliances is going to depend on whether we take our societies in the right direction.
Vance spoke Thursday at the annual Conservative Political Action Conference. This year's gathering drew in right-leaning European leaders from Argentina, Britain, Poland, Hungary, and Italy. Analysts say they are watching the dissolution of one of the U.S.'s most important alliances play out in real time.
I think you have to take what's going on at CPAC very, very seriously. And, you know, what we're witnessing here is a separation of America from our traditional allies in Europe, from NATO. And this is an 80-year partnership that looks like it's fracturing right now. And so I think that that's a concern for Americans. It's really a concern for Europe.
Not all Europeans disagree with the Trump administration.
President Trump is right. As it was said by my prime minister, this war has to end because it brings us nowhere. It's crazy. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people are dying.
And Diana Jovanovici-Șoșoacă, a member of European Parliament who heads a far-right party in Romania, told VOA that the Trump administration invited her. This, she said, is her first CPAC. She spoke of the stances she shares with Trump, stances that, she says, led Romania's constitutional court to ban her from that nation's 2024 presidential race.
Because I have opinions against European Union, because I have opinions against NATO with these actions of NATO to create a war and something like that. And because of my statements of liberty, and because I was against vaccination COVID, and because I was against mask, and I was the voice of Romania, as you are a voice of America, in pandemic, they told me you have unconstitutional opinions, so you cannot go to be elected.
The CPAC conference was instrumental in vaulting Trump to the top of conservative politics. He addressed the meeting during his first term. This year, he speaks on Saturday. Anita Powell, VOA News, Washington.